Namaste, viewers. It's Friday morning, April 4th, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money's 7 a.m. early morning news, where we provide you the latest, concise, and precise stock market wrap with accurate figures and numbers. India's Trade Ministry said it would look for opportunities from US tariffs and indicated it has no plans to retaliate. The 10% tariff on India will rise to 27% from April 9, substantially below levies on goods from China and economies like Vietnam and Bangladesh, which are India's competitors for low cost manufacturing, such as garment exports. In recent weeks, India has cut tariffs on a range of products, including on American motorcycles and whiskey. The two countries are preparing to negotiate toward a trade deal that could see India offer more concessions as it seeks to grow its exports, such as shipments of Apple iPhones to the US. Despite near term concerns, analysts believe that India will successfully navigate the tariff challenge and could even benefit from the impact on its Asian peers. Global brokerage Bernstein noted that India's position in global trade remains strong and could gain from the harsher tariffs imposed on Asian peers. Benchmark Indian equity indices settled lower on Thursday following US President Donald Trump's announcement of reciprocal tariffs on several countries. Trump's announcement, made on April 2, introduced a new tariff structure featuring a baseline 10% tax on all US imports, with additional higher tariffs imposed on countries with a trade surplus. India now faces a discounted 27% tariff from the US. The BSE Sensex shed 322 points, or 0.42%, to settle at 76,295. The NSE Nifty 50 also settled lower at 23,250, down 82 points, or 0.35%, from its previous close. TCS, HCL Tech Mahindra, Infosys, ONGC were among the major losers on the Nifty, while gainers included Power Grid Corporation, Sun Pharma, Ultratech Cement, Cipla, and Shriram Finance. Despite the weakness in the frontline indices, the broader markets outperformed the Nifty Mid-Cap 100 and the Small-Cap 100 indices, rising nearly 0.5%, shrugging off the broader sell-off. Among the sectoral indices, the Nifty IT Index was the top laggard, leading the losses among sectoral indices as investors reacted to the tariff announcement by US President Donald Trump. IT majors Infosys, TCS, Persistent Systems, Coforge, Emphasis, and HCL Technologies were among the top drags, with analysts expecting a near-term impact on revenue. Auto, oil and gas, and realty were among the underperforming sectors. Chemical stocks under pressure. Shares of domestic chemical manufacturers also took a hit after the US imposed the 27% reciprocal tariff on India. The move expected to dent Indian exports and squeeze profit margins. The sector had been paying an import duty of 3.5% at present, making the sudden jump a significant challenge for exporters. Whereas pharma and textiles bucked the trend, pharmaceutical stocks, however, emerged as bright spots after the White House exempted pharmaceutical products from the tariff hike. The Nifty Pharma Index surged up to 3%, with Ipca Labs, Sun Pharma, and Lupin leading the gains, rising up to 5%. Textile stocks also outperformed, as the Indian textile and apparel sector is among those with the largest exposures to the US. However, these stocks saw sharp gains in trade, as the latest round of tariffs may help Indian exports get more competitive compared to Asian peers. Stocks to watch today: HDFC Bank, Mazgaon Dock, DMart, Adani Wilmar, Bajaj Finance, Surya Roshni, Elivius Life, Paras Defense, L&T Finance, Vedanta, RBL Bank, Bandhan Bank, HS Kelkar and Company, Geo Financial Services, GR Infra Projects, Ultratech Cement, Balaji Amines, Sai Life Sciences, Nestle India, Jupiter Wagons, Thermax, and Ami Organics will be in focus on April 4. What now for today? The index defended the 23,100 to 23,140 range, which is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement from the March low to the high, for the third consecutive session. Hence, consolidation is likely to continue with 23,100 acting as support. The Nifty has formed a new higher bottom reversal pattern around this support level of 23,100. On the higher side, 23,350 to 23,400 is expected to be the immediate hurdle. A sustainable move above the hurdle of 23,350 could change the trend and pull the Nifty towards the next overhead resistance of 23,650 to 23,800 levels in the near term. Meanwhile, the India VIX, the fear gauge, fell further by 0.89% to 13.6 zone, but still sustained above short-term moving averages, that is the 5, 10, and 20-day MRs. Hence, traders need to be cautious unless the VIX drops decisively below the 13-month. In the US overnight, US market slid on Thursday in the steepest declines since 2020 as investors grappled with the threat that President Trump's new tariff plan will trigger global retaliation and hurt the economy. Stocks lost roughly $3.1 trillion in market value on Thursday, the largest one-day decline since March 2020. The Dow Jones Industrial average dropped 1,679 points, or 4%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq, which powered the market higher for years, was down 6%. The S&P 500, which fell 4.8%, and the other benchmarks suffered the sharpest declines since the early days of COVID-19 pandemic. Brent crude is low, trading at $69.81 a barrel. Gold is rupees 89,350 per 10 grams, and silver is rupees 94,760 per kilogram. And that's the wrap for today, my dear viewers. And if you got value from this, please do subscribe, like, and share this video as much as possible. You can contact me at st@st-money.com for any further information. I will see you now on Monday morning. Have a great weekend. In the meantime, happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it's all about money.